Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to episode 8, the final episode of the season of Hello Stranger. And y'all, if y'all thought that I wanted to strangle some sense into Miko after episode 6, go watch my reaction to episode 7, because I didn't want to just strangle some sense into him. I wanted to slap some sense into him. I wanted to flip my table over and just bash him over the head with it with some sense, because Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. But he's getting ready to confess his feelings after some wise advice from Junjun and the rest of the young Padawans. So we're just gonna dive in and see where this goes, because I need some resolution. Not a damn hug. I mean, yes, it's beautiful, but y'all playing with my emotions right now. Trying my damn life. Okay. So we got a happy ending-ish. Yes, happiness. But let's take it back to the jump. The feels, all the feels. I get that Miko, he couldn't say it to Xavier's face. He needed to say these things. So he's like, just turn around. And then he just began to just pour his heart out. He was mad at Xavier. He was happy with Xavier. He was in love. He was in love with all the things he hates. And then, in the end, he's like, it's not Xavier's fault. And, these have been the happiest and the saddest 2 months of my life. And it's all because of you. And it's just this outpouring of emotion, and just to be able, as an actor, just to be able to tap into your emotions. That's the job. That's the baseline of the job, being able to tap into your emotions and, display whatever it is you're supposed to display on screen. But to be able to do that at such a level where it's just so raw and real, because, being mad isn't all about screaming and yelling. Being sad isn't all about crying and, whining. Being happy isn't all about laughing and, smiling and whatnot. Like, yes, those are the more obvious things, but in the real world, like, that's just a fraction of how people display these emotions. People are complex, they're multi-layered, they cry, they laugh, they scream, they yell, they're quiet, they do all these things to, showcase all different kinds of emotions. So I love that, Miko and Xavier, they're just able to tap into these emotions and just portray them in such a real, honest kind of way that's, not necessarily the obvious, okay, I'm sad, so I'm gonna sit here and cry. Like I said, there are points there when Miko was talking where, like, he felt very aggressive and almost like he was yelling or blaming Xavier for, all the things he's doing. And then, flipped around to being, more soft and just kind of remorseful and thoughtful, and then, flip the script again, and it's just such a multi-layered performance. So many, just a range of emotions, all portraying, the sadness that he was feeling in that moment, and it's just so real and just beautiful. And then Xavier, with his back turned, not saying a single word, but taking in all of these words and just outpouring of emotion while his back's turned, and I just needed him to turn around like 10 seconds sooner and spit out some words, and then we could have avoided the whole damn episode. But we needed to go through what we had to go through for the episode. But yeah, it was just a beautiful exchange between, well, not between the two of them, beautiful emotional outpouring that Miko's giving and the beautiful response that Xavier was showing us, the audience. But then we went into the whole, Xavier flashback moment, and Xavier's like just thinking on all the times he spent with Miko and all these little moments, the happy, the sad, and it's just like, just call him, just text him. You've already got the text written, just send it. And I get it, but still, like, just send it. Right now the ball is in your court. I know you've already confessed your feelings. We as the audience know that you confessed your feelings and you meant it. So, I get it, you've already done your part, and Miko's already said goodbye. But, right now the ball's in your court, so I need you to just send him this text. Pick up the phone and call him. Just go get your man. Go get your man, goddammit, go get your man. But he would type and he would backspace. He would type and he would backspace, and just crap. But at least Seth and Kukai, they came out with their love, or their something. Like I said, I like seeing their relationship evolve with one another, even though they can't put an actual label or put anything on it. They've got something, and that whole exchange was adorable between them. So they're able to come out with their something to the rest of the young Padawans, even though Junjun already knew, because Junjun knows everything, because Junjun has apparently the only eyes in the series that work, and he can see what the hell is up. So Junjun already knew, and again, Junjun is just like this, just the wise friend that you go to for advice. He's the person, the listening ear, and just the eyes that see what's going on and can just give you that good advice. So even Xavier, even though he's not like necessarily a part of like that friend group, he got introduced a little bit there during game night, whatnot, but he's not like a part of that friend group. He still felt comfortable enough to reach out to Junjun and say, hey, I'm sad. I miss him so much. My days aren't complete, and I miss him. And Junjun's like, well, bitch, what are you gonna do about it? Go get your man. Like I keep sitting here saying, go get your man. But interesting little bit of information that was revealed to us was that it was Xavier's idea to go with Miko. Why? Who knows? Maybe it was just as simple as he was telling Miss Tina, and he seems like he's super organized, and he figured the super organized guy would have the best chance of helping him pass. Or maybe he saw something there earlier and just never really thought to pursue it until the opportunity presented itself. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out more in the movie. I don't know. We got to get something more in the movie, because I sure know what I didn't get in this episode. I didn't get my goddamn kiss. I most certainly didn't. The writers were very cruel in the sense that they gave me this hug, which, okay, the first hug, even though it wasn't the kiss, I was very happy. I was very content with it, because like honestly, it's probably one of like the most just beautiful hugs exchanges that I've seen. Like you could see where Xavier, he went in for that hug and he held Miko and he held on tight, and he was just like, you could just see that that was everything. Like that was the equivalent of like that big, fireworks kind of kiss at the end of the movies. Like it was just that big emotional payoff that they needed. Just that, because up until this time, they've not touched, they've not had any kind of physical interaction. So just that was just the big payoff. And then we flashed over to Miko, and you could see in his face how happy he was to be in this warm embrace. And then he hugged back, and the tears are coming, and it's just like, oh God, like it's just a big emotional payoff. Like it reminds me of the first time, crap, I can't think Game Boys. Wow, hasn't been that long since I watched Game Boys. I'm all about it. Crap. I can think of the name Elijah and Kakoi. Why can't I think of the character names? Oh, y'all gonna crucify me in the comments. Pearl, Alex. I've been watching Pearl too much. Pearl, Alex, Fonzie, Carlene, Elijah and Kakoi. Why can't I think of your... Elijah, Kakoi, Kyle, Mickey. I can think of their actual names, but I can't think of their character names right now, and it's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. Cairo, and wow. Gabriel, Kai and Gab. Jesus. Wow, I am so sorry about that, guys. Wow, I don't know. I feel ashamed. I feel so. Clearly I need to go back and rewatch it again because it's been too long since I've watched it. I've watched too many other things, and those are my babies though. I love them. I can think of the actor's name without a problem, but for whatever reason, character names I was just drawing a blank. But it reminded me very much of like their first kiss that they had in episode. Well, kind of feels like that when they kissed in episode 10 and then again in episode 13. Like, it was just that first, just meeting, that first embrace, all those feels. So, like, that first hug, yes, gave me all those feels, and I was perfectly content with it being a hug. I'm like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. I feel fulfilled right now. But then, you know, they pulled away. Xavier's, you know, brushing the tears off Miko's face, and then they awkwardly just kind of stare at each other for a little bit, and then they go back in, and it looks like they're going in for the kiss. I'm like, oh, thank God they're giving me this kiss, and they went in for another fucking hug, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, y'all already gave me one. Okay, one I'll let y'all slide, but y'all ain't gonna mess with my emotions like this. Okay, y'all can't be playing with me like this. Oh, Lord. So I'm hoping that in this movie that I gotta react to at some point, that I'm gonna get me some smooches, I'm gonna get me the kisses, and we'll get some more development in the relationship, because like, yeah, we're in a happy place. We're in a good happy place. All the cards are out on the table. We know where everyone stands, and we can just start to move forward and just see where things go. Maybe we'll get a happy ending in the movie. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Maybe the movie will be like episodes 11 and 12 for Game Boys, and it'll just be a big sad fest. Or it'll be like, you know, episodes 7 and 8 for you know, Guys Saw Película, where, you know, just big sad fest. Who knows? Maybe they won't end up together. Maybe it'll be like GSP. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy where this season ended. I'm happy that people are finally honest with their damn feelings, because Lord knows that was half of the issues in this series. People just not being honest about how they feel and just saying the damn words. We got some more singing from my baby Tony. How you doing, baby? And it wasn't until this episode that I realized, after the credits, that the song Tony was singing, or the song that Xavier was singing, was the same song in like the ending credits of the episode. Normally, like, I'll just pause it there and I'll check to see if there's anything after the credits, and there hasn't been. So I usually don't listen through the whole full ending credits. So like at this point I listened through because there was like a 3-minute chunk of time between when the episode ended and when the credits, or when the episode ended and when my video was going to end. So I was like, okay, maybe there's something at these end credits, but there still wasn't. But I listened to the song all the way through. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a song that Xavier was singing. Okay, I get this. This is cool. This is nice. This is sweet. But yeah, happy feels. And I'll get to the movie at some point. I gotta find where I can stream it first, but I'll get to it at some point. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and thank you for joining me on this journey through Hello Stranger. Hopefully in the movie we'll get some Hello Boyfriend action. I'm sitting here screaming at them. They're like, Hello Stranger, Hello Friend, Hello Classmate. I'm like, no, let's just jump straight to the Hello Boyfriend. Let's get to this, y'all. But you know, hopefully we'll get to that at some point. But again, thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for suggesting it to me in the beginning. I hope you guys enjoyed being on this journey with me, even though it got interrupted by the YouTube gods at times. And you know, if you're watching me actually react, you're watching it on Patreon for free, because all my stuff on Patreon for free. But you know, just thanks for joining me. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.